Hey everybody, it's DWolfe with Redefy Real Estate. Unbelievable, we're already in June, so I'm bringing you May's numbers, the data for the cities of Virginia Beach, Chesapeake, and Norfolk. We're going to see how that compares to last year at this time, as well as some year-to-date numbers, and give you an idea if you're looking to buy or sell real estate, what the trend lines look like in those three cities. Let's get right to the numbers. All right, so here we go. We're looking at rains data. We're over here on the blue column for May 2018. And you can see right here, we're going to start with the city of Norfolk in the blue column. 1,097 properties were on the market for the month of May. In comparison to last May, 2017, that's down 12.94% versus last May. And you can see last May, it was down 9.81 versus 2016. So we're continuing this declining trend of number of properties on the market year after year. You can see for year to date, I mean, every single month it's a negative. It's a negative. So very challenging for buyers to find a house that might be very specific to what they're looking for, simply because there's just not a lot of inventory. But buyers are still finding it because 343 properties sold, and that's an increase of almost 14% over last year at this time. And you can see last year was an increase of 9.85%. Median sold price, $212,000 for the city of Norfolk. That's a nice increase of 10%, almost 11% for the city of Norfolk versus last year at this time, when last year at this time you can see it was down a little over 4%. 4.14 months of inventory for the city of Norfolk. That means if we sold all of our inventory, how many months of inventory would we have left if we didn't list anything new? And that's 4 months. A normal market is 6 to 8, so we are still below what a normal market would look like. Some people would say that that means it's a seller's market, and that's true as far as buyers not having a lot of inventory to look at, but not necessarily true for saying, hey, price is going to go through the roof, I can ask whatever I want. That's still going to be very capped in our market by the appraisers and the underwriters for the lending institutions. Continuing into Virginia Beach, 2,341 properties on the market. That in comparison to last year at this time as a negative 2.38, so that's still no growth there in Virginia Beach as far as the number of units. We're still in the negative. But the number of units sold did go up a little bit. 746 properties sold. That's an increase of 1.36%. And you can see 264,800 is our median sold price. That's up about 2.5% versus last year at this time. And here we are, 3.79, which is less than last year at this time as far as number of months of inventory. We're getting closer, but that number needs to continue to go up for it to get closer to a normal market. For the city of Chesapeake, 1,383 properties on the market. That number also down a little over 8%, and you can see in Chesapeake the number, it's very consistent for all three cities, negative numbers as far as percent of change with growth for the number of units in each of the cities. And Chesapeake is no different. 487 properties were actually sold, though, and that's an 8.22% increase over last year, where you can see last year it was a 3.64% increase over 2016. 270,000 is our median sold price. That's some nice growth there, 5.88%. And 3.61 months of inventory for the city of Chesapeake. So all three cities looking very, very similar. Not a whole lot of things jumping out to separate the three, but all three of them are telling you that if you are a seller, you still need to price your property properly. It will go under contract quickly if you do that, and that is based upon a market analysis, which obviously we can certainly provide that for you specific to your property. The market analysis is also a tool that buyers should be using with their buyer's agent. The buyer's agent runs that same analysis and says, here's what the home is worth. And that's where we get our price from. So if you're looking to buy or sell, that's where we are right now. If you're a seller, good time to sell. If you're a buyer, it's still a good time to buy. Interest rates are still good, but you're going to have limited inventory versus in the past where we've had more inventory. So my name's DWolfe. I'm with Redefy Real Estate. We're a flat fee full service company. We list your home for $3,000, take it all the way to sold for $3,000, and we don't charge a commission on the listing side. It's just a flat fee of $3,000. So if you're interested in that, please check out redefy.com, redefy.com. If you're a buyer, we work with buyers all the time and help them get the best deal possible. So please let us know how we can help you. Make it a great June. We will be back in July to look at June's numbers.